So we're gonna open up a bomb, right? Okay, well that's pretty good. Both of these are pretty solid. I don't want to start with a gold card. Pretty standard stuff. Terse is great. Kind of unfortunate to pass 2 good red cards. Good white card. Honestly, a very good pack between all these cards. But Terse is really good. I mean, like, I could be convinced to take Inevitable Defeat, but I feel like it's worse than just staying open with Tersa. So I will take the Orc Wizard. Well, now I'm being punished. That is a very good card. Also, so like the best cards in this pack are these. I mean, I think I just take the Sonic Shrieker and feel bad about not taking the other one, but Sonic Shrieker is like one of the best dragons. And if I pass it, I'll never see it again because someone will draft it for their 5-color pile of terrible dragons. Lotus Dancers is a good card. Seeing it here is pretty funny. I'm not married. Like, we don't have to take Mardu forever. This card is not very good. We're looking to take the best card. I mean, we could take like a Dragonstorm Globe, which is pretty good. Piercing Exhale's pretty good. Glacial Dragon Hunt's pretty good. Lotus Light Dancer is very good. But I think I'll start with the Dragonstorm Globe and see where that takes me. Like, I could go for 5-player dragons. I'm seeing them. I mean, I could go crazy and start doing that, but I feel like it's pretty risky as opposed to just taking a good red card. It's on curve. Yeah, let's just take the good red card. I haven't been sold on the random piles. It's a kind of a thin pack. Salt Road Skirmish is pretty good if I wanted to go like black-red base and then splashing white or something. Reigning Victor is like okay, but I don't have anything necessarily I want yet, so I think I'll take the... It's not really a bomb, so I'll take the removal. This is good. I like the fixing here. 100 Battle Veteran's okay, but I'm not doing stuff with it, so it feels pretty bad to take it, as opposed to this, which might be our splash colors. Just take the land. We did pass a good Mardu card, so it seems unlikely that we'll be able to get Mardu, especially going the other direction. But we have seen Mardu coming this direction, so there's a good chance we get much better in the pack 3. We'll see how that plays out. And like worst case scenario, Tersa and Shock Brigade, both just generally good red cards. Don't have to work to make them good. Timur Tawnyback's probably the best card in this pack. I don't think I'd play it, given what I've taken. Go to Duelist is pretty bad. Unrooted Ancestor is like a fine card. Like being black-red is pretty iffy. You really don't want to be allied colors because you're forced into Mardu, but I could eventually just be Rakdos. But that's pretty tough. It's not like where you want to be necessarily. That didn't want to coincide. Okay. Wayspeaker Bodyguard is a great card. Rakshas's Bargain is the other good card in this pack. So I'll take Wayspeaker. That's more of what I would like to see. Strategic Betrayal is pretty good. I'm pretty outside of a Tuned Hunter. But it's possible to be Abzan, but I doubt it. Whereas just a nice, simple removal. It's like, okay. Not like amazing, but it's pretty good. So I'll take it. So Wayspeaker is not guaranteed to make the deck. Depends on kind of what it looks like up here. The 2-drop. But just trying to keep open. Pick 9. So this will be my opening pack, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9. I can count. This is my opening pack. We see that the Mardu card is gone. As expected. So that means Mardu coming from the other direction will probably be pretty iffy. So sticking with red and potentially going red-white might be a smarter path, and then just splashing black potentially for a couple of removal spells. Which would mean that this isn't going to make it. Scoured Baron's still great in that regard, giving us our splash color of black. Don't really want any of these. I am noticing that blue-red is very open. Not that this is like an insane card. This one's like, okay. This is the best of the pack. I don't really want to play it. It's a little bit too high on the curve. Having like Tursa means that I want to be a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm not playing any of these. Yeah, this pack ended up a little bit thin for us. Really heavy black. Maybe I need to reconsider, but these aren't good black cards. They aren't ones I am excited to play. Like this is, yeah, I'm not excited to play that card either. Like a lot of black cards, but not good ones. Okay, we see Static Snare. Like this card's great if you're grindy, right? Like if I was like a grindy Jeskai deck or something like that, this would be great. This land's good. I could see this. Perhaps I need to be a little bit more open to like an Abzan or something like that. Static Snare is great. It's good removal. I have to be in white though if I want it. This is a bit of a safer pick. Just nothing else really. Like the land is almost more tempting than these cards. I guess I was thinking of a different card than Static Snare. I was thinking of there's like one. I was thinking one white, but this is fine. So I'll take Static Snare. Hey Talik, how's it going? Hello to you and your loved ones. Another not very good pack. Okay, I will take this land and be unhappy about it. How you doing? Nice. Do you finally have a computer, or are you still computerless? This is a really good card. You know, blue is like pretty open. I wonder if it's worth it to like start looking at Jeskai. Nice. At least we get to play Dota. I'm gonna speculate on some blue. And then a Rock Cursed Rakshasha. This card's like actually good. I am shocked to see it this far. Is anything else in this pack really speaking to me? Like, no. I think this is a good card. The graveyard portion of it is really good. I think it's... I'm looking at, like, the untapped ratings, which means that they're, like, from pre-release ratings before the set was played, and it was not very good, most likely. Most people thought it was not going to be very good. I think it's a lot better than that. So we'll take Stormplane Detainment. Oh, Sipsig? Yeah, we'll stick with the white. We're still looking at white-red, and maybe I'm splashing blue or black, depending. I only have one blue card, so I'm still, like, not sold on it. But if I get a good Jeskai card, it could push me there. That'll be fun. I want to play more Dota. So, with the new patch. Is there ever... I wonder if there's going to be a new patch in the near future, though. Smelling Exhale versus Dragon Spray. Dragon Spray keeps me in the black colors, and it's very good. Smelling Exhale is very good as well. This is kind of the decision point where I have to choose between blue and black. I feel like maybe blue might be a little bit better. It's a risky pick, but yeah, we're not playing that. None of these seem particularly good. Nothing I'm too excited to put in my deck. I'll just put that over there. Again, just like nothing that speaks to me. Desperate measures, I mean, maybe. Okay. This is the Just Guy. See, like, that's what I was thinking, is I think Just Guy seemed pretty open. Let's grab this. Channel Dragonfire tables? That's crazy. That's not very good. None of these are, so I'll just take the Tempest Hawk. Sure. This is a mess of a deck, that's for sure. I do not think I have enough playables if I'm in Jeskai. So this next... Okay, well... Both these are so good, and it sucks to pack. Holy crap, like, what is this? What is this pack? Like, just 3 rares that are all insanely good. Scavenger Regent is probably the best. This does make me pretty much guaranteed to be Mardu, though, which I guess is fine. Like, I can't be too mad, as that's not too bad. But what form of... I'm like red, black, with a bit of white, so I'm splashing white. Nothing in here is particularly good in that regard. I'll just take the 2-drop. Alright, well, I'm a little sad to give up some of that. Dude, I can't. This is such a weird draft. I have no idea where to order your cases. I haven't had to... I got mine from, like, a builder. Okay, let's keep speculating. Glacial Dragon. Man, there's, like... so many cards. I just feel like I've drafted terribly. This doesn't seem promising. Let's take the, like, because all of this is, like, okay, cards. Take the Glacial Dragon Hunt. Maybe I end up in... Okay, I definitely don't want to be doing that. None of these are very good. I'll take the best of them. Okay. Lands are high on my list. I'm just going to take lands. Basically anything that puts lands on top of my deck. Or gives me lands. That's the most important thing now. Because I don't know what I'm doing here. And I certainly have colors in this deck. Yeah, Dismal Backwater. Like, I'm giving up Sig Appraiser. I don't even think I have enough, like, playables. I'm just chucking cards in now. This is gonna be a mess. Sure, white, blue. Again, in the pile. The only thing I don't want is green. Every other land goes right in the deck. This is not a very good deck. This is certainly one of all time. Yeah, exactly. These are all pretty unplayable. I'll take you, I guess. Okay, I don't want that. Another Tempest Hawk, I guess. Maybe. I don't think I have the top end to make this garbage pile, like, worth running, but... You know, this is pretty bad. This is probably my worst strat. Alright. Oh no, I don't have a good deck. Alright, so let's look at let's grab the cards that I think are pretty good. So like my removal, Spelling Exhale, Winter Night Stories. Like, I guess I do have some top end between like this, like I don't really want to run this. Do I have enough 2-drops to make that worth it? Like, I don't really want to be running these if I'm some like pile of high cost rares, but like I guess it's not bad because of Frostcleave Cliff or Frostcliff Siege. I'm definitely running this. My fixing is like okay. I don't know if I can run that. We'll see. What's this look like color-wise so far? Yeah, I'm like literally split. I have no main color at all. That can't be good. So how many cards am I at without land? 20? So I actually have to find cards to put in this deck. Interesting. 2-drops are obviously great because of the Way Speaker. But it's not really like a main thing. Iridescent Tiger does help me cast things, so maybe it's just worth leaving in. Man. I have like every color this year. I think my top end's just too weak. I don't think it's gonna get there. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll be surprised. I'm not gonna be like attacking with multiple creatures really. I'm like such an awkward deck. Okay, let's pull out my removal and let's look at that first. Let's just call that removal. Interaction, we'll call it. All right, now let's look at garbage creatures and then good creatures. Nope, that's removal. Good creature, good creature, good creature, good creature. Card draw, synergy. All right, so for fixing, I sort of have this. Okay, so like I do have a good amount of removal to try and get to the late game. So maybe I need to just lean more into that. Play things that are a little bit higher cost, but maybe better. Like Ice Ridge. Riverwalk Technique, I could see. Just more like removal. My removal feels pretty solid. So it's like, do I add Ice Ridge Serpent or something? Like just bounce a creature. This is until the end of your next turn. Like, I could see this being played on like a value deck. How many things does this have to hit? My removal? Okay, it's not bad. Okay. I feel like that's okay. Okay, let's get rid of my lands again. 22 cards. So I don't have that much card draw. I wish I had a little bit more. I'm not playing Desperate Measures here. So it's like you and you as like some of my garbage creatures. That brings me up to the correct number. I can get rid of one. Only that one. I don't have any sacrifice. This is just like help me survive. I have no devotees or anything. All right, what does this look like? 6669. Okay. Does my deck work without blue? If I take all of the blue out, does my deck still work? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So if I'm not running that, I'm doing something more like this, and then I'm running you. Probably running you. I don't have to include that yet. I'm running just a bit of white, so it's really just a white on a splash now, which makes it a little bit more palatable, I suppose. I just feel like this doesn't win games. I think the correct route is this. I feel like the blue does help because it just gives me a little bit more. And then I probably run both of these as some tempo. God, I wish I had like the green. I wish I was in green. Like doing this in not green feels terrible. I think this is going to be a quick loss. So we're running 6, 7, 6, 9. So like pretty much even. So we want, yeah, look at our lands. We just want a couple extra. We want a few extra mountains. There's gonna be so many times I can not cast spells. So what's my early game? What do I care more about in the early game? Black and red, kind of. Yeah. White's my removal. So well, black's also my removal. So let's go up that. Let's go down that. I think this is gonna be terrible. So let's get it over with. And just lose a few games, and then we'll try again in the next draft, and hopefully it won't look like this. This absolute pile. Better drafters could have figured it out better than me, that's for sure. I did fail to navigate this pretty hard. So another Dragonstorm. I should have focused more on lands, and I could have splashed a lot better. I like started picking them, but it's okay. I lost a card. Sonic Trigger. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. We can always rework it after our first loss, see how we're feeling. Just double checking. I don't have any double pips, which is nice. I definitely want red and black early. Yeah, I have an extra red source here. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so I probably go down. Like the islands aren't as crucial early, so I'll go down one of those. I'll go down a white, go up a red and a black, and just try and do that. All right. This seems unlikely. I don't think we're getting to 7 wins this time. I'll be pretty happy if I get to 2 with this draft. And here we see the fact that I do have multiple colors. So we'll keep this. So this can get a plains. And I'll have most of my colors. Black, blue, red, white. I'll have all of my colors. Look at this. All of my colors in my opening hand. It's that easy. Tap land go. I would like to draw another land. That would be cool. 44% to draw a land. Cool. That's a nice defensive card. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. We will do this, and we will get a plains. Missing a land drop is like really annoying. They have Teamer without any issues. A second devotee. Okay, that's fine. Play this. We'll play Shock Brigade. And no attacks. I don't think this is gonna work. We'll see. Missing that land drop, not having lands is a bit brutal. Ugh, a swamp. Beautiful. I don't really have anything I want to do necessarily. This is pretty good. Like, I can just play this. I mean, I think I do, because it has ward discard a card. I'm pretty happy if they just kill it, I think. And it's about the best it might do, so. There's no counter spell, which was great. I was actually a bit worried about that, but it is a flying 4/4 with relevant text. It is important to note I am low rank. We are against bronze and I am silver. So, okay, well, there's nothing new I have to worry about. So I think it's probably just an attack with the Scavenger Regent and see what happens. I do have this up for tricks. All right, let's just hit him in the face. Pretty happy to play Rock Curse Rakshasa and pass the turn. We're just playing rares. Rare pile. Let's go. We'll end our turn. I'm expecting things to die because nothing's died yet. This could be next turn. It could be Narset something or rather. 5 damage exile. Seems likely. Could be the bounce. Fresh start. Okay, that's not the end of the world. That was a big boy. But not too scary. So it's going to hit us. And that's fine. So I think we just go for maybe a... Let's start here. I'd like for them to exile a card. There's, you know, logic here. Then we'll move to combat. I will attack with this. the Menace makes it so that they can't block with the Dragon because it will lose Hexproof, and that will be very awkward for them if they're planning on using it as a blocker. This card is very good, obviously. I have to double block. A bit awkward, it tapped my mana incorrectly, but that's okay. I'll play another Shock Brigade. Be pretty happy. The goal was just to do a little bit of damage or something and see what happens. So if they attack me, that's fine. We'll have access to bouncing it or doing other things. Kind of the problem, like I played my, you know, rare 4/4 and they played their uncommon 6/5 Hexproof Flying Vigilance Trample, and I'm like, indeed. That is a bit better than what I played. I do have removal though. No blocks. You got me. Are you leaving up interaction? Is that the plan here? I would like it if they didn't play some gigantic bomb. Okay, Dragonologist is a problem because it gives everything hexproof, and this is always untapped. So I am now like in a bad position, and there's nothing I can do about it. Ugh, I need 2 pieces of removal in my giant deck with tons of removal. That'd be pretty cool. Dispelling Exhale face up is basically GG. Yep. Okay. I don't have many answers now, so I'm just kind of screwed. Yep. I guess we just play a 3/3 and just be dead, I guess. Like, I don't know. If he exiles this, I'm pretty happy. I'd be shocked, but be pretty happy if this was countered. I can bounce the fresh start, but then they just replay it. So it's like, oh, it's a creature. So I'm just like returning their Devotee to their hand and calling it a day. Come on, man. Like, I hate people roping when they're like way ahead. Come on, dude. Let's wake up a little bit. Okay, so they exhale. That's a little confusing to me, but fine. I feel like I'm about to get like fucking just bombed again. Like they're just gonna play some insane creature after this. Yeah, no blocks. Just gonna die is my plan. I can generate a lot of attackers if I draw a second piece of removal to get this down to less mana. Oh, they play a second. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much just doomed. Like, there's nothing I can really do about this. Because, yeah. Okay. That's enough. I don't know, man. I was just, you know, they just had the card. I didn't. Played a lot of games where people just don't do anything, and that wasn't one of them. This was also the issue I kind of brought up when I was putting together the deck of I have a bunch of like okay cards for late game, but they're just not good. We should have just gone for Mardu, but it wasn't actually that open. I think Teamer was probably better. It's hard to say. It looked kind of bad. All right, I have colors. I'm missing black, but I can cast everything else, and it's mostly removal, so that's fine. Okay, that is like, that's a decision to play that. That's fine. I mean, this has flash. They can do it during my turn. The 0-1 bracket in bronze is certainly a bracket of all time, I will admit. when you like are in these low ranks like I am, because I'm bad, the opponent's decks are pretty suspect. First they play an awkward card, but I am not punished, so we will just shoot this pretty happily, and then we'll play Shock Brigade and pass the turn. Drawing that 2-drop was very nice, so I didn't waste mana. And I did want to remove that card efficiently. Oh, that's great. So I'll probably play a swamp. We attack. My 1/1. Could die. I'm not too concerned. Okay. And I'll play this. And I'll make it a 3/2 or make a 1/1. I think I want the 3/2 on this board. Could get removed and then I'm a little sad, but at the same time, that's not the end of the world. This will help a lot for keeping momentum. I have 2 more damage here. That is not a very good card. I would not recommend he do this. Okay, good. So do I need to remove this? I don't think so. Not immediately. It's kind of in the way, so that incentivizes me to remove it so I can get in. I think that does make it worth it. Okay. Let's just eat this. Play the island. Attack. This is why I wanted the 3/2, so I could attack profitably. Gain some life, and we'll pass the turn with Dispelling Exhale up. Hopefully counter their next play. Next turn I can play Quarry Mountain. Yep. Instant. Get the fuck out of here. I would not like you to play that card, thank you. That seemed like a rage attack. So we will attack. And I'll just end the turn with the plan of just exiling the top card during their end step. Like if they play a bomb, like I'm in a little bit of hurt, but I do have some answers in my hand and graveyard. Yeah, that works just fine for me. Okay, so we'll do this. Cool. Pretty... I don't mind this card being the top. I'm really gonna do this for no value, huh? Can I generate value with this? Non-land permanent, no. So, let's just play this. We'll get all of the colors of mana. We'll just channel Dragonfire. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decline, right? Yeah. Spend all my mana. Back. Just make use of that Iridescent Tiger's mana value, mana ability, and I do have a bit of removal left. They did draw a bunch of cards. Flying 1/4. Okay. Sure. Okay. Play this. I can discard this. I don't need this though. Submit. I'll do 3 damage to you. And then, yeah, I attack and they're dead. Huzzah! 1 victory. We did it. the one win that I needed to feel good about this, you know? I have low hopes. That kind of worked, you know? I'm playing like this weird control game and just put creatures on the board. I just need them to also be dirtling around doing nothing. And then we can just both be terrible, but mine slightly better. That's what I need from every deck going forward, you know? No aggro. If they're too fast, I lose. If they're too slow with big bombs, I also lose. So I need like in between, you know? I can play a Plains on 1, and my Kori Mountain Monastery comes into play untapped. Pretty happy with that. Yeah. Play a land, go. Don't have a blue, but I can play this next turn. Probably make a 1/1 here. Okay, that's not what I would have chose. So we're just gonna play our Dragonstorm Globe and have mana. Jeskai Monument, okay. Sure. Take 2. They have Dispelling Exhale mana, so I have to be a little concerned about that. So I think I go for Ice Ridge Serpent, because I don't care. Okay, that resolved immediately, so not too bad. Just a little tempo play. Don't think too much of it. Like, the creature was just whatever, but, you know, adding to the board, it's okay. Like, they could crack this, but that's also pretty fine. This dies, whatever. Already did its job. Sway Speaker Body Bar, it's pretty bad. I think I might want to remove it. Okay. That is a card. It does give me some freedom to kind of like do this, play this, and then play non-creature, non-land. Interesting. Shock Brigade. We'll just pass the turn. That's a big boy, but it can't add counters to itself, so I'm not too afraid yet. Stormplane Detainment. Interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, gets bigger. Yeah, there's no reason not to attack. Okay. So I would kind of like my guy back. So let's start with an attack. And then we will do this. And I will... Oh, right. This doesn't hit enchantments. All right, I'll just eat this. Get in for 1. And let's just play this. So I need to... I have red, blue, so the white. They're running out of cards a little bit. A little sad to lose my Rock-Cursed Rakshasa. This card's really good. They get a Jeskai Devotee. That's fine. Crack your Monument. Interesting. Lancer. Sure. Would like to draw any of my bombs. That isn't one of them. Okay, so we'll play a Plains. No attacks. So now we can trade one of these for that, and that's fine. Yep. And then I'll just exile. Just draw a card, basically. Draw an extra card for turn and see where that takes us. Okay, I need them to stop having all these cards, but doesn't appear to be happening. Sure. Let's see what I get from the top of my deck, because I'm pretty sure I'm doing it no matter what. Okay. Doesn't change anything here. It's fine. Like, if it dies, whatever. They spend a card to kill my Shock Brigade. It gives me something to bring back with Waste Speaker. Sure. Whatever. Okay. So, let's start here. We'll discard Ice Ridge Serpent. Shoot this guy. We will Strategic Betrayal. Yep. And then we Waste Speaker. And we will return my card. And now we have a blocker. This isn't a comfortable life total or anything, but we're alive. Drawing an extra card was, in fact, pretty valuable, as it turns out. Yep, 2 1/1s. Okay. Okay. So, I'm not necessarily dead. So I think we do this, and I'm going to make my creature slightly better. We'll do this. We'll tap down you. We'll attack. Because we might as well, honestly. Next turn I have flying blockers. This is not a very safe position, but I will have 3/3 flying vigilance trample. Okay. This is, I'm just blocking. I don't, yep. Easy peasy. There is a 0% chance I didn't do that. Okay, that's something. So let's do this. Okay. I have a lot of choices. So I can play this and leave up Quarry Mountain. I think I have to hold, though. I think the correct thing to do... Actually, let's draw. So we have to tap. I'll tap you. Let's... Yeah, let's discard... Salt Road. No, let's discard this. And we'll deal 3 to you. I don't need that. And we will end turn. Yes. And I can exile at the end of their turn. This looks like I have something. I discarded a good card, so it might scare them. I can also untap the Serpent. This is another important thing to consider. Sure. I will snap block. Can you give it trample? I mean, obviously I am blocking. Okay. Draw a card. A land that heals me. Love to see a land that heals me. Let us untap. And then attack. And win. Ooh. Ooh. We're getting through. Ooh, baby. Two wins off of this deck. Some questionable decision making from my opponents, of course. But that happens. I also make questionable decisions. Ooh, okay. Missing red. But I have black, so let's just keep. I think it's okay. Don't have a ton of ways to fix my mana, but, you know, we just believe in the heart of the cards. Look at this person playing their flash creatures at instant speed, you know? I think Dragonstorm's a good card, yes. You'd love to see a mountain off the top. Okay, discard Unending Whisper, good value. That is not that, so I'm gonna play this. That's fine. Teamer. See a lot of Teamer. Yep. Mountain. Okay, that's cool. So, so it doesn't get any better because of the nature of this. So I think we shoot this and see what happens. Like, we're just going to do some removal, get rid of their graveyard. Like, these aren't high priority targets, but I have removal in hand, so I'm not too scared. Like, if they counter this, so be it. I did get a card away, so this is fine. I have red, I have everything. So now it's like, I just have to kind of get to my Sonic Shrieker. Good card. That's great. That is a great draw. So we'll just play that. Play Monastery Messenger. We'll get back Strategic Betrayal. Back on top. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Okay, so now we have ways to kill their creatures again. That's very nice. No blocks. I will just take the 4 to the face. So Strike Spell seems likely here. Based on their hovering and mathing it out, you know. Seems likely they have... Oh, no, just another Teamer. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So we'll play a Swamp. We'll play Frostcleave Cliff on Jeskai. We will attack. Get my card. Cool. And then let's kill another creature. And I'm feeling pretty good. Drawing a card there, very helpful. Yep. Take another 4 to the dome. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay. We'll just start off with attacking. I get the feeling they have interaction, so I would like to see it here. Narset's Rebuke. Sure. That works just fine for me. So, Focus Mind. Yeah. Okay. And then we play Sonic Shrieker and shoot them in the face. And they have to discard a card. We're making good progress, I feel. Like, we're making, you know, I've got creatures on board. They're spending removal. No, I will take 4 again. Okay. So I will attack. Draw a card. Interesting. So we'll just play 2 creatures here. Is my plan. We'll certainly make this a 3/2, and then this will be a 2/1/1, or make a 1/1. And now I'm feeling pretty good about my position. Yeah, Dragonstorm Globe. It's fine. Okay. I do have Static Snare, so I am not too concerned. So let's just get in with you by yourself. Draw a card. Okay. Shock Brigade's cool, so let's play Rockhurst Rakshasa. Dragonstorm Globe. Shock Brigade, and just flood the board. Dispelling? Sure. No dragon revealed? I mean, they wouldn't have to in that case. That's fine. Yeah. Seems like it'll be a big creature. Oh, a 2/2, huh? Okay. So... I think I just attack like this. And then... Sure. Still does damage to them, so I still draw 2, or draw a card. Well, I was going to draw a card anyway off the Sonic Shrieker. Stormplane Detainment looks pretty nice. So let's do that. Because I have Static Snare, I'm not too concerned. And then let's play this. And I feel pretty confident. Okay. How is this working? You know, like, what is this? My deck is a pile of just like random rares, and it's just like, yeah, that's what you do. You know, you just play random rares. Your mana works every time, and it's just easy peasy. 3 wins, getting those gems. Honestly, got carried by that battle, giving me, it drew me 4 cards or something ridiculous, and just like carried. Obviously been very lucky hitting my lands correctly. So far my mana base has felt good, but that will change inevitably. I am now at like the breaking point. 3 wins, 1 loss. It usually means good. This is good. Any land turns on my hand. This happens a lot in these lower ranks, though, where I'm like, wow, this deck's a pile, and then it's just like, wow, it keeps winning somehow. Knock, knock. Just drop the nice, like, hello. Cool. Nomad Outpost. So we're looking at Mardu. So I'll just play my Shock Brigade. Hope I draw a land. Any land turns on Dragonstorm Globe. Abzan Devotee. Oh my god. Okay, we drew it. So we will attack. I want to pretend sort of like I'm aggro. Play this. Taking 2 back, but I'm fine with that. This card's a bit annoying. I might hold back because they're so they can block this. Yeah, okay. I can play this for no value. I think instead I'm just going to shoot this and I'll just put it back on top later. Keep acting like I'm an aggro deck that might make them play incorrectly. You know, putting them down to 14 is like a real threat, you know? Okay, cool. Okay, so we're just going to play this. So I have blue, white, or red, white. I'll just do the blue. Do that. Put Salt Road Skirmish back on top, and we'll have a second kill spell. No attacks. I would much rather draw a land, but I'm pretty happy to cause them problems. Might make them destroy my Dragonstorm Globe, which would be kind of funny. Yeah. I feel like this means that they have a kill spell. I'll just take the 1. Sure. End their turn. Okay. Let's start with attacking. Because I don't think I want to kill that necessarily, because it's tapped. Okay. Let's just pass the turn. Make them wonder. It feels like they have something. I just don't know what it is. And I feel like they're playing a little suboptimally because of how I'm playing. Now I'm like threatening damage next turn, right? Like, okay. That's a good card. All right, so let's do this again. Shoot you. Okay, so that's what they've been holding up. That's fine. Like, who cares? Does fizzle it, which is a little unfortunate. Pretty happy to trade Shock Brigade for Sun Kirin. What else do they have? That is holding priority. Caustic Exhale, maybe? Feels like Caustic Exhale. Double block, yep. We'll kill the Kirin. Put them to 7. So I do have 8 damage in hand. Or 6 damage in hand, sorry. I don't have the mana to do that, but I do have it. Would really like to draw a land here. Please, game. Like any color land. That is very far from a land. Okay, so I think the play here is just play this. Get back my Shock Brigade. No attacks. I can actually double spell next turn, which is kind of cool. I can tap down the 3/3. If they choose not to attack. We've sort of both been stuck on lands, I think. I'm guessing they also are looking at like an insane hand because they're not playing lands. So it's a little concerning. This feels like it's going to come down to who draws lands first to win the game. Okay, another one of these annoying creatures. But I can tap that. Wow, they bin to land? What? Are they insane? Okay. So we'll start with Shock Brigade. Channel Dragonfire. We'll shoot your Devotee. If you want to get it back, then sure. Tap this. And I'll get in with my Waste Speaker. Desperate Measure, sure. Interesting. Okay. I do have some comeback. I would like to draw literally any land. I am 50% to draw a land. They got a land, so that's a little scary. Sure. I mean, no blocks. Any land gives me Iridescent Tiger. Yeah, that card's really scary. Yeah, that doesn't work the way you'd think it would. So, yeah, you need to read that a little bit more. They both trigger at the same time, unfortunately. But we will just simply get rid of that, and then we won't have to worry about it. Now they're at 3. Which is a bad health to be at with Sonic Shrieker and Channel Dragonfire in my graveyard. Skirmish Rhino, damn it. Okay, well that's a problem. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm still attacking for 2 in the air. This could be 2. That doesn't help much. Okay, so let's attack with this. Could attack with this, and it's 1 extra damage. Is that lethal? I think it is. If they can't gain life, this is lethal, right? Oh no, it's 1 off. Kill you. Right, because I have 1 mana short. Alright, let's Winter Night Stories. Holy crap, I had to draw so many cards to get to a fucking anything. To get to a land. That was so much effort. I had to go through like half my deck to get to my 4th land. Literally half my deck to find land number 4. That's a bit crazy, if I'm being honest here. Sure. You gotta kill me. That doesn't kill me. Doesn't kill me. All right, we scrapped this one out. We're there. Ooh. Unbelievable that my deck that is like mostly high cost cards managed to pull it together with 4 mana. That globe carried me so hard. All right, 4 wins is nice. I'm very happy to hit 4 wins with this garbage pile of a deck. I can't believe I had 4 lands in the top 20 cards of my deck, but here we are. Okay, yeah, this is pretty keepable. I can get an island or a plains with this. And I have this on 2. I'm on the play, or on the... Okay, so that does incentivize me to play Sentinel a little bit more. On the draw against this fucking Fleeting Effigy is such a brutal place to be, though. It is very good on turn 1. So we'll do this, I'll get an island. And if they want to remove my Embermouth Sentinel to clear the way... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Well, this is not going to go well. So we will kill this. Absolutely. Play this. We'll play... Honestly, we might as well just play this, because I'm not going to be able to block that anyway. Decline. We'll discard you and you. Oh, I should have kept the other swamp. I'm stupid. Should have discarded both mountains. Pretty sure I'm just dead. On the... Okay, 2 damage. I appreciate that. I'm still alive. A rare sight. Not what I expected to see, I'll be honest. So I can get that back. That seems pretty not what I want to do. I can play Shock Brigade and Rakshasa. That seems slightly better. So let's do that. Rakshasa. I didn't play anything last turn, which is like super suspect. Probably, do I need to block? Hard for me to say. Are they just building up for double spelling? Yes, they are. Okay, so that's what they wanted to do. Twin Bolt, okay. Yeah, no blocks. We'll play this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's bounce the token that is equipped. Swing with the Rakshasa, because it doesn't do anything other than swing. Get some damage in. We might be able to stabilize. It's tough. I could like flashback Winter Night Stories. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, whatever. Yep, GG. Congrats. Okay, well they had an insane deck. Nothing I could do there. No, I did not have fun against the fucking Corey Steelcutter Elspeth. No, I did not have fun, I'll admit. I think having the best bombs in the game is a bit strong. That's not the most enjoyable experience, I'm not gonna lie. Just... Corey Steel on 2, Elspeth on 5 is basically unbeatable. Not to mention all the other aggressive cards they had. Okay, yeah, that's a hand. Play this. Sort of incentivized to play Quarry Mountain Monastery. Evolving. Yeah, I play a tap land. I can play Frost Cliff Siege, but I don't really want to. I'd rather play Shock Brigade next turn, or Winter Night Stories or something. Okay, well, I'm definitely not playing, definitely know what I'm not playing. Let's play Shock Brigade. Undergrowth Leopard, pretty strong against my deck, not gonna lie. Sultai. Waken the Honored Dead, interesting. Sure. Destroying my Shock Brigade with a rare. The rest of this is like pretty whatever, so I'm not too upset about that. Okay, so we'll just play a tap land. We'll gain 1. We'll draw some cards. Decline. I'm gonna just discard this, and I need dual black, so I'll keep the Scoured Barrens. I'll discard these 2. Dragonstorm Globe isn't going to be played for a long time, so there's no reason to worry about it. I can get back Winter Night Stories, which is nice. Play it again. Just try and get card advantage. Like, this is basically a draw 3, discard 2. for my deck, because I don't really want to ever discard a creature. That's a bit annoying. I'm gonna play this Kintree Nurturer. Oh, that's a little bit better for me, I think. Well, they can just get it back, so I think I'm just gonna play this and give it a +1/+1 counter. I'll just make the 1/1 actually, because I can just double block, and I'm fine with that. That way, if they remove one, I still have a creature. There's no creatures in their graveyard, so hopefully they don't discard a card. It'd be pretty funny if they did, but they really shouldn't. They could discard a creature and then take the creature. Oh, I guess they could get a land if they wanted a land. Forgot. It seems bad, though. Yeah, I felt like wasting one of the best removal spells in the format on a 2-drop probably wasn't the best. But who am I to judge, you know? I'll happily double block the Undergrowth Leopard. Yep, that's fine, whatever. Not a huge deal. None of this is super scary yet. Okay. Let's Embermouth Sentinel. We're gonna set up the top of our deck. So we're gonna take a land. We have 2 blue, 2 white, 2 black, 2 red. So I'll just take I think I'm gonna want to mount. Okay, and then I'll do this. Monastery Messenger. Put Winter Night Stories back on top of my library. Sure. I'm pretty incentivized to block Sage of the Fang. This priority pause tells me that they have a second Snakeskin Veil. That's what I'm thinking now. Putting them on second Snakeskin Veil. So I'll block Sage of the Fang and see if they try and save it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care now about the graveyard. Kind of funny, I saved Winter Night Stories from this. But I have removal. They tapped out as well, so I can safely remove whichever one. Okay, we'll trade here. I would really like them to put stuff on this. So, but first things first, I think we need to get rid of this. Get in for 1. I'm taking a big hit next turn, but I think I'm kind of forced to, and then I look for value. They might have another Snakeskin Veil. I'm hoping they do something stupid like cast it, then Sage of the Fang or something. Yep. I might be dead now. We'll see. I know what I'm drawing next. Oh, they tapped out. Okay. Big. Another swamp. Gray swamp. Okay. Perfect. That can't protect it from this, so that's what's important here. So we will just remove it now. Oh, shoot. Okay, they can sacrifice it in response, but that's the same as removing it. I don't care. Right? Like, no matter what, I'm removing it. They're gonna have 2/2/2 zombies, so We will have to come up with a solution to that, but... So it looks like what they actually have is the... When it dies... Or no, they can activate this. That's what it's been priority pausing. I'm stupid. Yeah. So I need to find something to do. Since they do have two 2/2s. Two 2/2s. So hopefully Winter Night Stories gets me somewhere. Okay, play a mountain. Winter Night Stories. I should have kept the mountain in case I wanted to discard it, but it's fine. I didn't want to see a giant dragon, I'll be honest with you. You have lethal? You played Tavel just for because you wanted to? That seems likely. Yeah. Yep. My that guy kind of just shut me down. I guess I should have just played an enchantment to make it so that they had to sacrifice. Been happy with that trade. That's okay. Honestly, 4 wins with this. I'm ecstatic. Now we can crack some packs. Let's check out what's in it. Durgo, Flesh Crafter, and Mistrise Village. Not bad.